What up, guys? Your boy Quake and your boy Drake has decided to drop some more new music on his Instagram page, Plot Twist. If you don't know what that Instagram page is, he started that page during his battle with Kendrick Lamar, and it was a random page that he was following. Fans noticed he was following it, and in the bio, he had something like, Plot Twist was obviously the title. In the bio, it was alluding to potentially having more dirt on Kendrick Lamar. That's what people thought. And then eventually he made the profile page public and dropped 3 tracks, the one with Young Thug and 21 Savage, the one with Lotto, and then another one that he just dropped as a solo record. And now he's decided to drop 3 more tracks. And on one of the tracks, which title is No Face featuring Playboi Carti, he, I think, is subliminally dissing Kendrick Lamar and sending more subliminal shots at everybody that was dissing him during the battle that he had with Kendrick Lamar. So he's obviously going at Future, Metro Boomin, Rick Ross, ASAP Rocky, whoever else in the moment that was going at him, because there were a lot of people, but mainly obviously Kendrick Lamar. So let's go over the lyrics and see what he has to say, and I'm going to talk about why I think things could potentially escalate from here. So I'm not going to go too deep into the lyrics. It's pretty simple in my eyes. So let's start with the first verse. It starts out saying, "This is the shit that my daddy had raised me on. Guys got lit off of the features I skated on." So here he's saying, if it wasn't for me being featured on your guys' track, you guys want to be as popping as you guys are right now, which holds a lot of truth. There is a Drake stimulus package, kind of thing that goes around that if Drake jumps on your record, usually your career skyrockets. However, more recently, I don't think that's really had that huge effect. Like Lotto, I would think Lotto and Sexy Red, they were 2 artists that Drake kind of, did tracks with, and they didn't really pop off and go really that big. But that's bound to happen. Drake's not perfect. However, here in this line, like, you could easily point to Block Boy JB, who never, had a hit, and then Drake kind of jumped on that Look Alive record, skyrocketed. I Love McConan with Tuesday, and even more established artists like Future getting his first #1 record from a track that features Drake. So he's just, popping off his shit saying, guys got lit off the features I skated on. Then he says, I gotta know how you get lit off the guy you hating on. This is where I think the line is going directly at Kendrick Lamar, because he's saying that how are you going to get lit, popping, and do all these insane numbers and get a #1 record off the guy that you hate, which is me. You have a song, Not Like Us, going at me, mentioning me. You get popping and crazy off that, and yet you hate me. And yet you're doing all this, circus of, having this concert that he had, Ken and Friends, I believe it was called, in, California, and just, doing the music video, having a good old time. And this is why I think he's talking about him, because when we continue the verse, he says, numbers untouchable, they got the data wrong. So here I think he's talking about, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us breaking all these records, and in his perspective, he's like, that's probably boosting and fake. They ain't got the right numbers on that. And if you look at the overall data, I'm smoking everybody when it comes to streams. There's nobody that comes close. And it's facts. That's just the reality of it. The only person that's come close to him is Eminem, which is a huge testament to Eminem. The fact that he's been out since the 90s selling insane CDs and now doing insane streaming numbers. That's the only person that's like really competed with him on an often daily basis in terms of numbers, because Eminem just dropped his album. But he's saying, I'm untouchable with these numbers. Nobody's even get close to me. And then obviously clowning Kendrick's Not Like Us numbers. Then he says, this is the moment I know they've been praying on. Try knock the boy off, but fuck it, I'm staying on. So here, people praying on Drake's downfall. All these artists that came up and attacked him, he's addressing that and saying, you know what? They prayed for these moments, hoping that they can get me out of the way, but I'm not here. You're going to try to knock me out, but I'm still here. I'm still dropping music, and they're still doing numbers. Now, in these lines, he talks about, his team and how they're always looking out for him and sending him music to constantly record on. He says, which is Oliver, keeps sending me slaps to go crazy on. 40, which is his producer, engineer, keeps saying it's time to be patient. So this is interesting. It's so many people we turning the tables on. Capo got plans, but we'll save that for later on. So I don't know if he's talking to Kendrick or he's talking about people that like, ASAP Rocky and Rick Ross and all these people that he's saying, listen, we have executed plans of how we're going to deal with all these other people. That's how I'm taking it. I'm more looking at it. He's going to mainly focus on the other ones as well. because he had his thing with Kendrick, and he's the one that really bowed out with the Hard Part 6, saying, you know what, I'm the one spitting facts, you're not, and this is why I don't want to do this battle anymore, which I think was a cop, but it is what it is. Continuing on, he says, Hush will keep saying they know they played it wrong. This, I think he's just saying that, these artists play their cards wrong by showing what their true intentions are, because now their careers won't benefit as much because I'm not fucking with them anymore. Then he says, KD, which is Kevin Durant, just texted me, what the fuck are we waiting on? KD's, been close with Drake and even helped like executive produce certain songs or whatever, basketball players executive producing doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. He said, me, I'm expressionless. Guys talking about don't shoot the messenger. Fire, fire, fire. You get shot for way less in here. None of you pussies is blocking my blessings here. What? So here, just Drake stunting, flexing, doing his thing, and saying, don't get mad at me because I'm speaking facts on here. So the chorus is interesting as well. This is what the chorus is, and it features Playboi Carti as like a background vocal. He says, all these years throwing success in your face. All these baddies obsessed with my face. All the shit they don't address in my face. I can't be showing no stress in my face. What? Yeah. Now, if you guys don't remember, there was a moment where there was a photo posted. I think he took it with, what's that guy's name? Rubin, I think his name is. Mark Rubin or something like that. The guy who hosts those all-white parties. He took a photo with him, and Drake's face looked like it looked like he was stressed out. Like he had bags under his eyes. He just didn't look like, normal. So I don't know if he's addressing that by saying, I can't be showing no stress in my face. So, he might be addressing that. That was just an interesting line. And then the hook, the chorus, whatever, no face with Playboi Carti in the background. Then verse 2. And this is where I think he threatens to, send more shots at, artists to diss them more. This is where he says, I don't get sleepy off no melatonin. My therapist put in a 30-day notice. Meaning therapist is like, yo, I'm quitting this. Because when you put in 30-day notice, you're usually out of there. Because I keep talking about beef and business and money and women. It's no diagnosis. They empty the clip. Quick, swap that shit out, and I come back reloaded. So he's saying these guys gave me everything that they had, and nothing happened to me. I'm good. He's like, when I come, though, I'm coming back, but I'm coming back reloaded with more. You guys are done. You guys shot all your shots. You guys didn't do anything to me. Then he says, I'm just so happy that guys who envied and held that shit in got to finally show it. So he's happy everybody's showing their true colors when it comes to how they feel about him. This is where he threatens is like, hey, I'm going to keep this shit going. He says, I'm over the moon. Yeah, we'll see you boys soon. This is where I'm taking it that he's going to continue this. And then he said, I'm spreading my wings. I hop out the cocoon. I'm studio trapping. I'm locked in the room. This is where, he's threatening more by saying, hey, I'm in the studio consistently recording music, and there's going to be a lot more coming out as time goes on. And then the chorus comes again, and then the hook again. I wanted to work on a Drake versus Kendrick Lamar Who Really Won video, but, I'm kind of, with these subliminals keep coming, it's kind of hard for me to dictate if I should do that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and just reach out to me and say, should I do that? Should I do a history on their beef and then kind of cap it at a certain moment, or should I just wait it out until, I don't know when? I don't think this is ever going to die out, to be honest with you. And Kendrick did say that if Drake's continuously sent subliminals like he's doing right here on this track, he's going to go back directly at him, which I think Drake wants at this point. I think he wants another round. And here's the interesting thing. Drake launched a second Instagram page that he follows, just like the Plot Twist one. This one's private as well. The Plot Twist one started out as a private page, then he unlocked it, and now we get to see what it is, a bunch of songs, stuff like that, and the 100 gigs website. But he has a second page that's private that he's following. This page is called Indigo Child 369, and in the bio it says, first account made some people anxious. He's talking about the Plot Twist account because people thought, Drake was going to do a plot twist and reveal more stuff about Kendrick. In the bio, this says, first account made some people anxious. And then he says this, here we go again, round 2, fight. So to me, I don't think Drake is done. I think this track is just a teaser. And I think if he drops another 3-pack of tracks, it's going to be more direct shots. He's getting more and more aggressive as the tracks drop. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is corny of Drake to keep doing subliminals? Do you guys think, are you guys excited? I'm excited, man. I like battles. I like that Drake is taking on everybody. Maybe I think the Kendrick thing is kind of done with. I think Kendrick did his thing. Drake did their thing. Maybe if we get another round, that's cool. But I'm interested in seeing, if he goes at Rick Ross, Future would be really interesting. Drake and Future, because they got some history. That would be probably a good one. Maybe not battle-wise, because I don't know how Future lyrically would be able to stand up to Drake. But that would be an interesting one. And whoever else he has issues with, I think A$AP Rocky is kind of a weird situation because, to be honest with you, A$AP Rocky I'm not a fan of. I could care less about him dropping music. He hasn't been relevant or hot in a minute. Drake, by even mentioning him, is like doing him a big favor. But, the Kendrick one will obviously be the best. Or, because there is some tension going on with J. Cole, maybe J. Cole might go against, I don't know, man. J. Cole, even though he bowed out with Kendrick, maybe if Drake decides to do something against J. Cole, there could be a possibility there. But regardless, I'm excited. Hopefully we get more of this stuff. It was really exciting in the beginning of this year, and it died out for a little bit. And, just a great, great thing for hip-hop as long as people don't get hurt. I think the Weeknd thing could be something really serious because that's the one where actually people got hurt. So that one, I don't know. That's another one that we could probably potentially have a battle going on. But Drake is definitely hinting a lot at the battle continuing, especially with this track. Let me know what you guys think. I'll keep you guys posted moving forward. That's it for today's video. If you guys want to support this channel further, you can do so at patreon.com/diverse mentality. For just $3 a month, you can get my videos uncut and raw the way I intended them to be, but couldn't because of YouTube. Plus, you also get access to our Discord community where we have a great community talking about hip hop and various other things. It's very dope. So only $3 a month. I'd really appreciate the support. Also follow us on social media at QuakeGW and at Diverse Mentality. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.